Paul hat gesagt, er ist ready, deswegen müssen wir jetzt anfangen. Let's go. Hallo.
Hallo.
Ich habe 2 Ottos an der Seite und wir spielen weiter.
Ich bin Otto 1.
Ah. Ich bin Otto 2.
1 und Otto 2.
Wer sagt eigentlich, dass du der Primär-Otto bist?
Das sag ich. Ja. Das muss
Das macht
reichen.
eine schöne Tausch aus. Wir haben als letztes...
Also meine Twitch-Statistik hat ja gezeigt, dass ich der viel größere Sammy-Fan bin.
Ja, aber du hast auch einen Podcast mit ihm. Jetzt lass mir doch wenigstens einmal was, ja. Also wirklich.
Ich habe letztens den Versus Wolves Podcast gehört. Shoutouts gehen raus. Und da hat Super iPad Wolf gesagt, dass er immer in den Kommentaren sieht, wie neidisch die Leute darauf sind, dass er einen Podcast mit Wooly hat. Und meinte so, ich sehe diese It should have been me Energy. Ich sehe das, Leute, ich sehe das. Und dann sagt er so, glaubt mir, ihr wollt das nicht.
Ja.
Yves, so, wir haben als letztes
unsere
Paul, wenn du mich einmal einen Satz sagen
nein,
lässt.
aber ich muss erstmal unsere Lautstärken beurteilen.
Okay, das ist actually, weißt du was, ich gebe dir mal recht.
Ja.
Mal. Ausnahmsweise.
So, Yves, wie höre ich mich für dich an? Wie hört sich Franzi für dich an? Wie hört sich Paul für dich an? Wie hört sich das Spiel für dich an? Ist alles laut genug? Soll irgendwas leiser? Soll irgendwas lauter? Er musste den Stream leiser machen. Ist der
nice.
Hörst du noch was vom Ingame-Ton? Das ist die einzige Frage, die für mich noch relevant ist.
Alle warten gespannt.
Ja. Insgesamt ist gut, dass Games gegebenenfalls etwas danke. That's literally what I needed. Okay.
Juhu.
Juhu. Wir sind
So.
schon gar nicht mehr im Menü. Das ist schon das.
Genau, das ist schon das Ingame. Deswegen, wir sind schon in-game. Dementsprechend habe ich es jetzt einfach ein bisschen lauter gestellt. Alright. Ich würde jetzt sagen, recappen wir so ein bisschen, was passiert ist. Nur so ganz grob.
Jo.
Also, wir haben William Shakespeare. Der heißt in real life aber nicht wirklich William Shakespeare. Der heißt, William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, der ist 31 und der ist tot. Der hat wahrscheinlich, nicht nur wahrscheinlich, der hat vergifteten Tee getrunken. Wir wissen noch nicht, wer der Töter ist. Wir wissen nicht, wer der Töter ist. Wir wissen nur, dass Natsume in seiner Wohnung war. Soseki Natsume, der immer in Haikus redet. Und der hat, wir wissen, dass er an der Tatnacht dort war. Und er wollte das verheimlichen. Und er ist derjenige, den wir, unser Mandant, den wir vor Gericht verteidigen werden. Das, yay.
Was,
ich find's immer noch schwachsinnig, dass Soseki Natsume 33 sein soll. Ja, bitte?
Olive Green? Blonde Grüne. Ja, stimmt. Olive Green. Was hat
Kannst du einfach vorlesen.
Damit zu tun? Ja, nee, ich weiß, sie war Art School Student. Achso, ja, stimmt, die war comatose. Aber was hatte die irgendwas jetzt mit dem konkreten Fall hier zu tun? Nee.
Also, sie hatte mit dem Fall...
Bei der waren wir halt vorher im Krankenhaus. So.
Ganz genau. Sie hatte nichts mit diesem Fall. Zumindest hat sie aktuell noch nichts mit diesem Fall hier zu tun. Sie hatte etwas mit dem Fall, der an einem Tag vorher zu tun hatte. Sie war das Opfer vom letzten Fall, wo sie von hinten gestabbt wurde. Ja. Und wo auch Natsume, der Angeklagte war.
Yes, right.
Und er war es aber am Ende nicht. Aber sie ist halt fast gestorben, aber sie lebt. Aber mehr hat sie erstmal jetzt gerade mit diesem Fall noch nichts zu tun. Ich gehe mal stark davon aus, weil sie wurde wahrscheinlich nicht aus Spaß irgendwie animiert, dass sie hier noch irgendwie was mit zu tun haben wird. Wie auch immer. Ja. Vielleicht hat sie irgendwas gesehen, vielleicht hat sie irgendwas gehört, vielleicht auch nicht.
Also sonst wäre sie nicht introduced worden.
Und ich glaube, damit haben wir eigentlich alles schon erklärt, was wir jetzt gerade erklären brauchen können. Vielleicht könnte man noch dazu sagen, dass wir jetzt gerade in der Vergangenheit spielen. Also es ist jetzt gerade so eine es ist eine, der Fall spielt in der Vergangenheit, also er spielt noch zu Teil 1 Zeiten, sagen wir so. Ja. Auch wenn das jetzt nicht so super relevant ist, aber ja. Wir waren auch jetzt fertig mit dem Areal hier, wenn ich das so richtig gesehen habe.
Ja.
Dementsprechend können wir jetzt sagen, move! A new location has been added. Nicht nur eine, wir haben Briar Road. The scene of the stabbing of Miss Olive Green. Olive Green? It's a fairly wide street that easily accommodates carriages lined on both sides by tall brick townhouses. Dann haben wir the Garrideb's room. The suite on the top floor of the house where Mr. Natsume has his lodgings. Occupied by the landlord Mr. Garrideb and his wife. The window looks out over Briar Road below. Dann haben wir Prison. Prison is third. The prison cell where the defendant Mr. Soseki Natsume is being held. He's spending so much time in it, he'll have to start calling the place home soon.
Oh.
Ja. Also gehen wir jetzt zur Briar Road.
Yes.
Okay. Wir müssen gucken, ob es hier irgendwas gibt. Auf Random.
Das Fahrrad.
Das sieht ja lustig aus.
Sieht doch voll normal aus, das hier.
Ja. Vollkommen normal.
Hallo.
Nee, aber das Fahrrad konnte man.
Ja, aber findest du nicht das Fahrrad hier viel interessanter, Paul?
Nee, das ist
Nein.
auch kein Fahrrad, sondern ein Wagenrad.
Das ist doch viel interessanter. Okay.
There always seems to be a bicycle outside the Garrideb residence. I read that bicycles are extremely popular all over Great Britain at the moment, in fact.
That one seems very warped though, especially the front wheel. Is that to make it more of a challenge to ride, do you think?
No, I'm afraid that may be a result of the rider's incompetence.
Or vandalism.
For the front wheel to be so badly warped, I'm afraid the rider may have been similarly afflicted.
Then there's a good chance Mr. Natsume has been practicing on this bicycle, I think.
Oh dear, I feel you may be right.
Es wäre schon lustig, ich würde es schon gerne sehen. The Garrideb household and Mr. Natsume's lodgings are in a prominent position there on the corner. Sometimes when I look at the building, I can't help feeling that it's a bit off its land.
It does rather look as though it would collapse in even the smallest earthquake, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. And it isn't supposed to be haunted as well? I think I might have a hunch as to why Soseki-san has such a hunched back. Aber das ist auch so ein Ding, Häuser in London, die sehen so kreuz und quer und schief aus. Das ist so... Man denkt wirklich, wie steht ihr? Wie gebt es euch? Ich glaube, hier ist gerade nichts auf Relevance. Gucken wir mal weiter.
Aber der
Schneemann!
Okay. Okay, ihr habt mich convinced, der Schneemann, der ist wichtig. Der ist actually important.
Ja.
Has somebody built the snowman on some sort of pedestal, do you think?
That's not a pedestal, Mr. Naruhodo. That's part of the snowman's body.
Really? But it already has perfectly good body.
Well, it's true that British snowmen are usually made with 2 balls of snow. Perhaps that is a foreigner.
And now we're looking at him as if he's strange. Poor man, I know how he feels. Okay.
If anything, it's Japanese and British 2-ball snowmen that are the strange one, isn't it? After all, we people do have 3 sections: head, torso and legs.
Do you ever think that perhaps you think about things too much?
Niemals.
It's a German snowman.
German. Garrideb's room.
Ich wette, wir haben was ganz Wichtiges ausgelesen.
Here we are again. The eccentric landlord's eccentric top floor abode.
We're here because Mr. Garrideb's the one who discovered the incident this morning, don't forget.
Oh, you chaps, eh? Yes, good morning, sir. Oder willst du den machen, Paul?
Ja. Thank you for your cooperation in court yesterday.
Was quite a trial. As much for Mr. Garrett as anyone, really.
Came straight back here after all that business at the Bailey yesterday. Didn't expect to wake up to more bally nonsense this morning.
Was hat das für ein Knall?
I wonder if you wouldn't mind telling us exactly what happened, Mr. Garrett?
Yes, I suppose you'd like to know all about that dead loss of an actor chap in the ground floor room.
Those were exactly Inspector Gregson's words, weren't they? It must have been a real shock for you this morning. I hear that you discovered what had happened.
Ah, well, that hopeless actor chap rises at 5 o'clock sharp every morning without fail. But at 5:30 this morning, he still hadn't lit the gas. So I went down and knocked on his door, but no bally answer.
And that's when you broke into his room by kicking down the door?
Well, I called on that rum-looking Japanese chap to the grunt work, of course.
Wasn't it a little premature to kick the door down? The man could have just overslept by half an hour.
That's very true, Mr. Naruto. If 30 minutes oversleeping warranted such behavior, I'd have to kick your door down every morning.
Well, you know, better to be safe than sorry and all that.
Is it just me, or is he avoiding our gaze now all of a sudden?
Except that it was a sorry situation indeed that you found on the far side of the door.
The victim's name is Mr. Shamsby, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, William Shamspeare took the ground floor room 3 months ago now.
And how would you describe him?
In a word, destitute.
Destitute?
Well, let's face it, the only redeeming feature of that room is the cheap rent. Anyone wanting to live in a place like this is either broke or has a bally screw loose.
It's hard to choose which category Sasuke-san would fall into. Sind wir auch unserem Mann.
Mr. Naruhodo, that's a little rude.
Oh, sie hat gerade wieder Gedanken gelesen, ha?
He was doing research as well.
Research? Into what?
Shakespeare, of course. Shakespeare.
Okay, also es gibt einen Shakespeare. Okay.
Read a few plays of the old bard myself, you know. Romeo and Hamlet and all that.
Yes, William Shakespeare is England's most highly regarded classical playwright and author. He's known as Sao in Japanese, as you know, and many of his works have already been translated.
Sao war huh. It seems incredible that Shakespeare was shortened to Sao, though. Someone was too heavy-handed there. There were a lot of costumes in the victim's room, actually, weren't there?
Probier mal Shakespeare auf Französisch, genau, auf japanische Silben
Shakespeare? Shakespeare.
Of course, Mr. Natsume is a scholar of English literature as well. I imagine he and Mr. Shamspeare would have had much in common.
Shakespeare interpretation disagreement leads to shocking murder. Let's hope it's not that.
Mr. Naruhodo, really? How rude.
Sie liest die ganze Zeit meine Gedanken, was soll die Scheiße?
Probier mal das Wort Strumpf auf die japanische Silben.
Strümpfe. Strümpfe. Das Problem ist, was machen Sie mit PF? Machen Sie mit PF, machen Sie Pufu oder machen Sie Pfu?
Pufu.
Zweites wäre nicht noch besser.
Pfu. Es gibt kein
Pfu. Vielleicht gibt's Pfu.
Also wahrscheinlich würden sie Fu. Wahrscheinlich würden sie einfach
nur Fu
draus machen.
Strümpfu.
Shito. Oder wahrscheinlich Shito.
Wie?
I don't know.
Ich weiß nicht. Wollen wir den Stream noch ein bisschen rassistischer machen, wenn wir mit Französisch weitermachen? After Mr. Natsume's trial yesterday, you came straight back here, I believe, didn't you? Did you notice anything strange between then and this morning?
Well, now, must have been about 6 months in the evening by the time I got home. About 6 in the evenings. Must have been about 6
in the evening. 6 Monate vergangen zwischen den Fällen.
Snow was coming down rather heavily, as I remember, and it was completely dark already. That failed actor chap was out at the same time.
Mr. Garrett noticed there was no light from his room or something, I suppose.
Couldn't summon the energy for anything much, so I sat in front of the fire up here. So
up here.
It was after 8 before Shamspear got back, and I had a bit of mint chocolate.
Ja, ich wollte sagen After 8.
Hey, was haltet ihr eigentlich von After 8?
Ja. Ich habe das Kind echt gerne gemocht. Ja.
So here's the thing. Als Kind fand ich es richtig ekelhaft. Aber als Erwachsener finde ich es ganz okay. Aber ich hatte letztens mit Jill darüber gesprochen. Ich kann ein Stück davon essen und dann bin ich durch.
Ich habe einen Geheimtipp. Mach es in den Kühlschrank und isst es dann. Das ist noch geiler.
Oh.
Ja.
Aber es ist so schon.
Ich hab sehr lange keine After 8 mehr gegessen, aber bei mir ist auch so ein bisschen.
Ich weiß, dass vor 2 Jahren vor 2 oder 3 Jahren hat Ibo mal welche mitgebracht auf eine Street Fighter Session. Und dann hatte ich einen davon. Und ich war so, oh, geil.
And the chap was up until past 1 in the morning. I'll have you know.
Okay, Yves ist kein Fan von After 8. Er hat geschrieben,
oder meinte er das mit dem Französischen auch? Ich weiß es nicht.
Nee.
Ich glaube, ja.
Suppose he met his end sometime after that. I was asleep by then, so I'm rather in the dark here.
Well, thank you. It was very illuminating.
Ich hatte recht. Er meinte es auf After 8 bezogen.
Also, Franzi hatte recht, es ging um Frankreich. Is everything alright, Mr. Sato?
Wow. Well, I was just thinking it's a little strange, that's all.
Ich bin gespannt, wann das auf Französisch bezogen. Oh no.
Mr. Garrydeb, you were up here in your room all evening, if I've understood correctly.
Not a big fan of stairs, not with this blasted leg.
I do understand.
Then,
Well.
how is it that you seem to know?
Also es kommt drauf an, so Stufen, die eher niedrig sind, gar kein Problem, aber so höhere Stufen, wie zum Beispiel jetzt an Bahnhöfen und so, I absolutely hate it. I hate it.
Hast du noch Probleme mit deinem...
Oh.
Probleme mit deinem...
Mach doch schnell den Satz.
Ja.
Okay, the precise movements of your tenant on the ground floor, I mean.
Okay, so the thing is, Probleme würde ich nicht sagen. Schmerzen zum Glück gar keine mehr, das ist vorbei. Aber es ist so ein leichtes Drücken, wenn ich so krasse Sachen versuche, wie das halt richtig krass zu benden. So das Bein.
Ja, okay.
Ich glaube, Schneidersitz ist probably für immer weg. Oder halt so leichter Schneidersitz geht noch. Aber nicht so,
Das wäre mein Albtraum. Ich sitze immer, Ich sitz immer am Schneidersitz.
Ja, same. Ich vermisse es auch. Also, das Ding ist halt bei einem Arbeitskollege von mir, der hatte das gleiche, aber halt auch nochmal mit Bänderriss und musste operiert werden. Und er meinte, was bei ihm auch eine Zeit lang geholfen hat, also es gibt leider einige Sachen, die für ihn jetzt für immer unsafe sind, so. Aber was ihm halt auch viel geholfen hat, ist halt auch ständig halt das Knie, was ich ja auch jeden Tag mache, so ein bisschen benden. Und bei ihm tatsächlich auch noch so Seilspringen hat bei ihm sehr geholfen.
Hattest du irgendwie Reha oder so?
Ja, hatte ich ja, Physio.
Okay.
Naja. Okay. Aber die ist auch gut gelaufen und so. Am Ende hieß es dann halt so, ja, wenn ich mich safe fühle, dann kann ich beenden. Und ja.
Okay.
I guess. It's fine. Also ich meine, es ist über die Zeit auch immer noch besser geworden, so ist nicht, aber dieses unsafe Feeling, das geht nicht ganz weg. So. Das ist halt so, ja. Aber es ist halt auch nur so ein Feeling, weil Nessie meinte zu mir, bei ihm war das so, dass es auch sehr lange noch gehalten hat, dieses Feeling, und irgendwann einfach weg war. Also, who knows?
We'll see.
That's a very good point. I can't imagine that you could hear noises from the ground floor all the way up there. Does this old man like to spy on his tenants, is that it?
I say I know what you're thinking, and it's a bally outrage. I'm ex-military, you know.
It's a belly outrage.
Yeah, belly, I have no idea. Bally.
I don't go around spying on my tenants. Why would I?
Then how did you know, Mr. Gary Depp?
It's the gas woman. The gas tells me everything.
Ist der Gasflüsterer, oh mein Gott.
The gas? Speaking gas? What on earth do you mean, sir? How can the gas tell you anything, let alone everything?
Well, as you're probably aware, the gas is supplied to the building by the pipes.
Yes, I'd more or less worked that out.
Every room in the building is connected by a single pipe to the gas main outside. And the gas company supplies gas to properties via the main.
Yes, I understand that too.
Let me see if I can explain. Let's say I was to light the gas lamps up here. What would you suppose would happen?
Well, obviously the room would get brighter.
Exactly. But at the same time, the lights in all the other rooms of the house would dim for a moment.
What? They dim? Why?
Perhaps it's because when you light a gas lamp, it briefly uses more gas than usual. And that reduces the amount of gas in the pipe for the other lamps that are connected to it. That might explain why the other lamps dim momentarily, mightn't it?
Yes, of course. Because everything's connected to a single supply pipe.
Is that supposed to happen though? It rather sounds undesirable.
Jolly good pointed. Fact is, the gas company's pipes in these parts are pretty hopeless, long worn out, and barely got any gas in them to start with. Opposite's also true, of course. Extinguish the lamps up here, and they glow brighter in the rest of the house.
Alright, I see. So by watching the flickering of the lamps in one room, you can determine what's happening elsewhere.
You've got it.
Oh, of course. Because when people come back home in the evening and before they go to sleep at night, what they're guaranteed to do is either light or put out their lamps and fires.
Clever.
In point of fact, the room on the ground floor and the one above it use slightly different amounts of gas. By watching the lights in here closely, I can work out almost exactly what's going on in the whole house.
Gosh, that's fascinating, Mr. Gary Depp. Absolutely fascinating.
Oh well, nothing to it, really.
I can't really see that it's going to help us with the case either. I'd like to know. That's why Mr. Gary Depp is so interested in what his tenants are up to in the first place. I feel like there's more to it than idle curiosity.
Have you ever thought about
Ist ein Spanner?
Have you ever thought about an autism diagnosis?
Ist ein Spanner? Oder ist einfach nur pervers? Second Act Book Receipt.
Why not both?
Ja, haben Sie gesehen, wie Soseki sich Bücher gekauft hat? Mr. Gary Depp, could I show you this?
Been quite a couple of days, as you can imagine. I'm afraid I'm rather tired. Haven't really got the energy in the old eyeballs, to be honest with you.
Some other time then. Nearby Street Map. Ich zeig ihm noch das. Okay, ne.
Okay.
Nothing. Then I guess we don't really have anything here. Can I examine his room? Ich habe mir den Raum auch im letzten Teil schon mal angesehen. Wir waren hier schon mal drin. Den Gary Depp gab es im letzten Teil schon mal. Das hier gerade, glaube ich, seiner Frau. Die Frau war auch ein Ding, die war auch ein Character. As far as I remember. There's a single apron drying out on that enormous cannon-shaped clothes horse. Look.
No, Mr. Naruhodo, that's a real cannon.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Piece of history, that is. Seen plenty of action on the battlefield, I can tell you. Now the old girl and I are just enjoying the peace and quiet of retirement together. And of course, she'd come in handy if the enemy decided to launch an attack again.
Is there a war going on that I don't know about?
There's always war somewhere, lad.
Ich sehe jetzt aber hier erstmal nichts of interest. Ich würde jetzt mal weitergehen. Wir haben immer noch Prison.
Yeah.
Und
there
dann...
was cake.
There was indeed cake. We will definitely talk to the cake later.
Is the cake a lie?
Probably it's a lie. Probably it's a liar, yes. It's lying liar. Hier ist niemand. Ich kann nichts machen außer moven. Ich kann nicht mal examine.
Okay.
So that means...
Well, vielleicht waren wir dann doch nicht in der Briar Road fertig.
Oha.
Ich glaube, wir sind mit ihm nicht fertig.
Der Schneemann ist es, Leute. Der Schneemann.
Der Schneemann?
Ja.
Ich hätte hier noch einmal examine. Ich sehe hier Bücher.
Oh, a copy of Rancid Magazine.
Ich wünschte, ich hätte dich draufgeklickt.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is being read all over London. Isn't it wonderful?
Seht ihr warum?
Naturally, one asks oneself if such a singular detective could really exist.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry.
Oh, ja.
Ja, ich hatte gerade einen Stream-Hiccup.
Ja, safe. Aber alles wieder gut.
Okay.
But having met the chap is undeniable. He is most certainly singular.
Sagt jederzeit, wenn das Ding irgendwie rumspinnt oder klackt oder sowas, ich kann das in einer Sekunde neu starten. Also, es ist kein Thema.
Ja.
Yep.
Okay.
Singularly dangerous.
That's genuine public opinion of you, Mr. Sato. Perhaps it should be reflected in the stories.
Oh, es ruckelt schon wieder. Make no mistake, Mr. Naruhodo. I intend to snuff out The sort of public opinion we just heard personally. Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry, ich war ein bisschen zu schnell. Das habe ich mit Absicht. Ja. Das war tatsächlich Absicht, keine Sorge. Ich war noch ein bisschen zu schnell. Okay, ihr habt wieder einen Stream. Hoffentlich keine
Hiccups. Ja, ich habe schon. Alles gut.
Es kann aber tatsächlich auch ein bisschen an meinem Internet liegen, weil seit ein paar Tagen gibt es ein bisschen Hiccups. I don't know why. Vielleicht weil sie Glasfaser installieren, wer weiß das schon.
No. Das ist ja unrealistisch von mir.
I'm starting to see where Mr. Shom's untainted reputation comes from. Da habe ich mich auch gerade dran erinnert, dass ich mal morgen da anrufen sollte. Ich will mal wissen, wie der Status ist. Okay, ihr wollt den Cake, ne?
Ja.
Ich sag, der Cake ist a lie.
Ja.
These shovels look like they've been completely torn apart by a wild beast.
Reminds me of the Battle of Mainwand, don't you know?
No, I don't. The experiences of a seasoned veteran.
Ein Opa erzählt vom Krieg.
Yes.
Enemy had us surrounded on all sides. We really thought we were done for. The whole Barley Company. We were taking a real pounding from their cannons, so all we could do was run for our lives.
Er erzählt es so, als hätte er irgendwie so 20 Cannons auf den Kopf bekommen und so und war so.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that story was going in a different direction, actually.
Well, the whole experience taught me one thing, I can tell you. When you're done for, you're really done for.
Ugh. That's not what a lawyer who often finds themselves under fire wants to hear. Was wir auch noch machen könnten. Wir haben ja nicht nur
Warum
die...
ist der Durchfall hinter seinem Paramore?
Warte mal, was? Durchfall?
Ja, guck mal, da ist so ein schwarzer...
ich glaube, das war tatsächlich so ein komischer Ölfleck vom letzten Fall. If I do remember correctly. We can click on it.
No, we can't. Achso.
We know what that screen is hiding now. The aftermath of the fiery... da ist das verbrannt, ja richtig. In der Wohnung gab's Feuer. The aftermath of the fiery altercation the other day.
Don't suppose I'll be able to clear that mess up for some time now.
Oh dear, this must be a very difficult situation for you.
I'll say, people talk about twists of faith and whatnot. But this is a twist and a half, a rotten show all round.
He's clearly struggling with everything that's happened. Was wir machen können, ist, wir können auch die anderen Orte abchecken, bei denen wir schon waren. Jetzt, also Mr. Shepard's Room war wir jetzt gerade fertig. Hab ich die nicht schon?
Nee. Du hattest das Geschirr angeklickt stattdessen.
Aber nee. Also ich meine, das Geschirr und Torte ist doch eigentlich alles dasselbe, oder?
Nee.
That's an impressive collection of cakes on that fancy silver cake stand there.
I feel sure that it was full of cakes when we first investigated in here as well.
Yes, quite right. Haven't touched it since. Haven't done much at all, really, since it all happened. Time's rather stood still for me, you know?
Oh.
Stood still? Oh, that's an interesting phrase. I might be able to use that excuse when I'm next supposed to be tidying the office.
You could just tidy up, Mr. Naruhodo.
Get out of my mind! Move. Wir gehen jetzt einfach mal zu Shamsuit. Auch wenn ich das bereuen werde.
Wir können ja auch in die Briar Road.
Aha. Ich lag richtig. Glaube ich. Scheiße. I guess I do not.
Zu früh gefreut.
I guess I do not. Ich werde jetzt nicht auf alles draufklicken, es sind 5 Millionen Sachen hier, aber wir können ja mal mit dir quatschen.
Irisu.
Irisu? That's a credible concentration, that is.
I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things at once. Couldn't
Perhaps I
be me.
should try drinking more herbal tea?
The blend third from the right would be good for you, Runo.
Oh, Iris? This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure. Okay, ich glaube, auch hier haben wir jetzt erstmal nichts Wichtiges. Dann we keep moving. Wir können auch mal zu Miss Olive Green gehen. Auch wenn ich nicht weiß, was wir hier sollen. Gar nichts.
Die Ratte, yippie! Oh.
Die Ratte, soll ich die Ratte anklicken?
Ja!
Klick die Ratte.
Ich klick die Ratte.
Klick die Maus.
Aber wir haben sie schon.
Die haben wir schon. Die hatten wir schon.
We already got her. We move in. Mr. Shamspears room sind wir fertig. I feel. Oh! I feel we need a. Okay, we need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go back. We are not done here, actually.
We need to go back.
We're actually not done here.
Oh, the poor man. So young to die. Do you suppose it was a very painful death, being poisoned as he was?
I don't know. All we can do now is hope that he'll be reborn to a better life.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I wonder... Do you think that putting our hands together in a Japanese prayer will help a British soul?
Sorry?
I made sure I had a reference at the ready for just such an occasion as this, actually. This book is entitled The Beginner's Guide to Praying for the Departed, the British way.
Uh-huh.
I'll just reread it now. One moment.
There's quite a spine on that book, isn't there?
This is some sort of makeshift stage, I think, isn't it?
Where does the audience sit, though? Other nightly Shakespeare performances.
Actors aspiring to the great stage must practice their art, Mr. Naruhodo, with or without an audience. In fact, on a related note, perhaps you should set up a mock bench for the defense in your office.
What?
Then you could practice your art every single day.
I'll think about it if you promise to don a beard and play the role of the judge.
Well, if that would help you achieve your goal.
Da kann Franzi ja direkt üben, indem sie den Judge redet. This I have to see.
Klick mal die Lampen an.
Die Lampen, hier so Kerzen oder was?
Oben,
Die sind
nee,
schon.
oben.
Hier die Lampen,
Gaslampen.
die Gaslampen.
Darüber hatten wir ja gerade geraten.
That's the gas wall light, isn't it? It must be connected to a gas pipe in the wall. Ja, du hast recht, ja.
Gas lights, a gas stove. London really is a city of gas.
But now that I think about it, Mr. and Mrs. Garrett had an open fire on the top floor, didn't they?
Oh yes, you're right. I don't recall seeing a gas stove up there.
Well, I much prefer a real fire anyway. It's so much cozier. Ich glaube, das Ding hier könnte interessant sein. And here we have another Okay, gib mir eine Sekunde. Disproportionately large machine. This looks like a meter of some kind. Disproportionately. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ah, this is a gas meter, I think. It seems that in this district, residents pay for gas as they use it with coins.
Uh-huh. I see. Yes, now you've pointed it out. I can see that there's a slot just there and looks like it would take a coin. So you mean if you put a coin in here?
That's right. That would buy you about 2 hours of gas for lights and heating.
Also wenn ich jetzt da eine Münze reinstecke, dann brennt Gary Depps Arsch. So, if you were a poor person with no money, you'd have to sleep in the freezing cold?
Yes, or if you were a scatterbrain with no change because you forgot to exchange your money at the bank.
Thank goodness there's no meter in our office. Das Ding wird auf jeden Fall noch relevant.
Oh, stimmt, da ist ein zugemauertes Fenster.
Actually, ne?
As we've seen from the outside, the window is completely bricked up. A vestige... Vestige? Ist das richtig? Vestige?
Ja, glaub schon.
Okay.
I don't know. Oder
Of the-
Vestige, ich weiß nicht. I have no idea.
Of the
Vestige.
former... Okay. Of the former window tax that Britons had to pay.
Vestige. Vestige.
Ein Überbleibsel wahrscheinlich, ne?
What strange things they used to tax in Great Britain? I mean, making people pay for the number of windows they had on property. It's extraordinary.
It's heartbreaking to think of the poor having to block up their windows just to avoid an unaffordable tax.
Eine Sekunde, ich adjuste kurz mein Licht. Here we go. Fertig.
Oh!
What is it, Mrs. Sato?
If you look closely, a number of the bricks are loose.
Aha.
Oha.
Aha.
Oha.
Oh yes, it looks as
Mehr
though an
Seife.
avatar has broken out of a few of them just here. Was it Mr. Shamsby who did it, I wonder? Being the lodger renting this room?
Ah, look at this, Mr. Naruhodo. On the outside, there's a little ledge. And there's something on it.
What, outside? Can I check?
Jetzt können wir wahrscheinlich in die Briar Road gehen.
Brr, it's so cold outside. You can feel it through this gap.
It did snow all last night. It would be cold. But more importantly, what is it on the ledge out there? What are those snow-covered lumps?
It's more bars of soap.
Soap? What are bars of soap doing lined up on the ledge outside the window?
I have no idea. But the pair of them look rather charming like that. Okay.
Still, that's very strange, isn't it? Bars of soap lined up outside the window. They look rather charming. I think perhaps we should
Well, you
take
got
one.
a charming pair right there.
Yeah, two after all.
Oh dear. I suppose we could... Oh, what's this? Look, here at the soap.
Ah!
Do you see in the middle there? There's a patch that's a different color. It's sort of a transparent, but
Some sort of fancy design, I suppose. Only in Great Britain.
it looks like the Hinomaru flag of Japan, doesn't it? How wonderful.
Mich erinnert es eher an eine grüne Olive.
True. It's probably a very expensive brand.
Expensive? Then what's it doing in this ramshackle old room? Bathsub has been entered into the God record.
Jetzt haben wir das Pärchen getrennt, na toll.
Let me check very quick. Wir sind hier noch nicht durch.
Hallo Johannes.
Hello.
Ah, hallo. Check mal kurz die Klamotten hier aus. Look at these extravagant bright costumes. Somehow they look out of place in this room with its grim, shady goings on.
This one looks like a king's attire.
A king? I've always dreamt of being a king.
Oh, I think you'd be more suited to a feudal lord. A daimyo? Daimyo, no? Or such like.
With a chonmage top knot? Every Japanese man wishes he had a chonmage.
Oh, you'd look wonderful with one. And you already have the sword.
Can you imagine what would happen if I walked around the streets of London with a chonmage and a sword?
Paul, wir brauchen deine Mod-Fähigkeiten.
Was?
Oh.
Nein, Mann. Ja,
Ja.
du musst aus,
Oh.
ich will diesen Namen
Ich
nicht
find aber-
aussprechen, aber du musst aus der
Ja.
Person, musst du einen Mod machen unbedingt. Das ist so fies.
Das ist
Was ist das überhaupt am Ende? Was ist das am Ende?
I don't know. I don't. We should not. We shouldn't. We absolutely should not. I feel we need to spend more time investigating here. Aber was ist denn hier noch zu examinen?
Vielleicht haben wir die Sachen, die da hängen?
Die
Achso,
kann man nicht.
Okay, nevermind. Das Spinnennetz oder so. Keine Ahnung.
Nope.
Da konnte man irgendwie diesen Crack
Die Hüte.
Konnte man diesen Crack in the Wall da neben dem Fenster?
Oder die Hüte?
Die Hüte. Ne.
Auch nicht.
Hier.
Die Perücke? Oh. There's not much on these shelves, is there? Just this wine glass and bottle.
The swine glass.
Genau. Das Schweinchenglas! And both of them are cracked.
Yes, not much of us. Not much of you, Sam.
Dot.
Ich habe mich gerade beim Trinken bekleckert.
Oh nein.
Ja, es war nur Wasser. What's the matter?
Gut.
It's only water.
Oh, I was just reminded of the Reaper, that's all.
Prosecutor Lord von Siegs? Das war actually sein Name, ne? Scheiße.
Yeah.
Ich freu mich schon.
Yes, he's so reckless with his wine glasses. I was thinking it's a waste and that he should donate some to the needy.
He should not throw them around court, yes. You can suggest next time we meet. Are we actually? I'm not sure.
Was ist da auf dem Boden? Hattest du das auf dem? Da ist
let's
auch
check,
noch
let's
eine
check.
Da
Da ist der actually, ja.
Da ist auch noch eine Planke.
Aha.
What's this?
It looks like a part of an envelope, I think.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Perhaps it was torn off when the letter was opened.
Is that significant?
Well, it's a little out of place, perhaps. When you look around the room, there's no sign of a letter or the rest of the envelope, in fact, is there?
She's right.
And yet here we have the torn off end of an envelope. It just strikes me as unusual.
I agree. We'd better take this just in case.
Yippee!
So, dann let's check very quick.
Und jetzt
Ich glaube, das war der letzte Clou.
Konnte man die Loose Plank?
Actually, nein.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, well.
Wahrscheinlich aber die
Actually.
Scheiße. I don't know. Oder vielleicht später, who knows. Nicht examine. Ich wollte einmal Hot Record. Before I forget, let me examine this.
Yes. Oh, dreh das mal so, dass man in den Crack noch reingucken kann.
Okay, 1 second. Whoever opened this envelope didn't bother with a letter opener or scissors, did they?
Punkt. Yes, whoever opened it was clearly someone with an unrefined temperament. And judging from the angle of the rip here, the person in question must have been right-handed.
Miss Sato? I think perhaps someone's been reading too much of the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
You can never read too much of it, Mr. Naruhodo. Never!
Okay. Ja, nee, das sieht irgendwie nach nichts aus.
Nee.
Doesn't look like anything. Und da ist auch nichts drin.
Okay.
Da steht nichts drauf. Nope. Wir können einmal kurz gucken, ob wir hier tatsächlich... I feel we need to spend a little more time investigating here, sagt sie. What is here?
Mit der Plank da drüber? Die Planke an der Wand, über dem Loch in der Wand? Nee, links.
Ja, what are you... Das Ding.
Links? Ja. Nee, geht auch.
No. Das Ding habe ich angeklickt.
Die Kerze?
Kerze habe ich auch versucht. Ne, hier ist gar nichts. Da ist hier der Dude. In dem Dude habe ich... Oh, der Cup.
One of the teacups that Mr. Shamspear and his guest drank from last night. But don't go drinking from them, Mr. Naruto. There's bitter poison inside.
I'm not planning on drinking any, don't worry. Anyway, the cups are both empty.
That's true. So, one was Mr. Shamspear's. And the other must be the cup that Mr. Natsume was drinking from.
Tsutsiki-san wasn't poisoned, of course. Perhaps we should take these so we can examine them in more detail later?
Yippee!
Okay, ich hoffe jetzt, das war's aber. Yes, it looks like. Looks like you are having a good snooping around, eh? Okay, ich glaube, ich weiß, das ist. Ja. Alright.
Ja.
Nee, das Bett. So komplett Method Acting, go. Inspector Gregson, back so soon?
After I threw that little Japanese fella in the clink, I went and reported this to the investigation division. In 5 minutes' time, this place will be cornered off by the yard.
Oh, I see. Well, we'd be better leaving by then.
Poor Mr. Natsume must be feeling very low being back in his cell again so soon.
I'm sure. We should probably go. And...
Wait, what? What's wrong, Mr. Naruto?
Das hat mich actually gerade ein bisschen gescared. Oh Gott. Although the brief candle, life's but a walking shadow, a poor player. That struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. Now, how soundeth the next part?
It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Indeed, oh happy day! What? Walking Dead!
Zombies! Ey, aber
Narco
ist ein gut.
MC.
Kann ich mir gleich kurz was zu trinken holen und so?
Ja, bitte.
das in Ordnung?
Ja. Natürlich.
Geil. Ich bin sofort wieder da.
Na klar. Aber wir können ruhig weitermachen, oder? Ja, ich denke schon.
The fella isn't dead at all.
What was that nonsense you were saying, though? Ich mach sie kurz. I think, yes, it was from Mr. William Shakespeare's Macbeth. A soliloquy... Oh Gott, wie ich dieses Wort ausspreche, weiß ich. A soliloquy from Act 5, Scene 5. Shakespeare. Warte mal, ist er jetzt... Lebt er? So it was... that the victim, Mr. William Shakespeare, came back to life. If the man had indeed been poisoned, it transpired that it hadn't killed him. He was taken by emergency carriage to a nearby hospital for treatment. Okay, er hat überlebt. Inspector Gregson evicted us from the scene of the crime, whatever that now was. Okay, wir sind der Briar Road. Whatever do you think will happen now? Good question. What a strange situation for Mr. Natsume. Arrested for murder, but then the victim comes back to life. I think perhaps the victim was never dead in the first place. It seems very likely that Mr. Shakespeare did consume poison, as we deduced. But was it an accident, attempted suicide, or attempted murder? Until the truth can be established, I imagine the police will keep Mr. Natsume in custody. I suppose so. Let's hope it doesn't come to anything more than a night in cells. Oh, what's this?
A yellow fella.
What's that man doing over there? He looks like he's trying to see into Soseki-san's lodgings? Is something wrong, Mr. Naruto? Excuse me? Could we have a word? Oh! Oh, da macht du ihn, ja. Er ist weg. He gone. Just ran off! I feel sure that I've seen that man somewhere before. Where was it? I do too, but I don't remember. Well, we've done as much investigating here as we can, I think. Perhaps we ought to go to prison and speak with Mr. Natsume again? A good idea. Alright,
wir müssen auch wirklich ein bisschen aufpassen, weil wir haben jetzt so viele Szenen, wo ihr beide sprecht und dann kommt immer so ein Charakter dazu, müssen wir ein bisschen aufpassen, dass nicht alle sprechen dann am Ende.
Ja, das stimmt. Ich habe ja auch gerade der Shamspear, den habe ich gemacht. Aber ja, ich versuche darauf zu achten, ja. Dass wir uns die Charaktere ein bisschen aufteilen. Auf jeden Fall. Prison. Prison. West February. Wirklich für eine Sekunde hatte ich gerade das Schlimmste. Oh. Weil er da stand, ja. Das war so, Look, Mr. Naruto. Mr. Natsume, have the police finished questioning you now? Look, student Mr. Naruto Esquire! Oh, yes. What is he? Tell me! Is he a ghost? Is he here to haunt me? Let me guess. You're talking about Mr. Shrams? Machst du mal kurz zusammen?
Vielleicht soll ich
Ja. Weil der Typ wird jetzt ein bisschen viel.
He actually calls himself a great detective, Mr. Natsume. Not a ghost.
But his diabolical deductions, they're not of this world. They've left me. Ah! Cursed! I'm cursed, I tell you! Well, that sort of hurts. Eigentlich schon.
Credit where credit is due, Mr. Naruhodo. You were heavily involved in the deduction too.
Yes, moving on, we have some wonderful news. Oh!
The victim that we all thought was dead has come back to life again.
Now, in the absolute worst case, you could only be tried for attempted murder.
Okay, bewerte.
That's great, isn't it, Mr. Natsume? Hast du noch alles mitbekommen, Franzi? Also so vom Hören her, oder?
Nee.
Okay.
Nee, ich hatte die nicht auf.
Also, wir waren nur kurz in der Briar Road und haben dort eine komische Person gesehen und haben die angesprochen und sie ist weggerannt. Mehr wissen wir nicht.
Genau, die
jetzt,
Person hat durch das Loch in dem Fenster reingeguckt.
Genau, bei Soseki reingeguckt. Und wir sind jetzt in Prison und reden mit Mr. Natsume und informieren ihn jetzt gerade darüber, dass Shamspear lebt. That's great, isn't it, Mr. Natsume? It's terrible! Okay, er findet es nicht gut.
Oh.
I'm stuck in the cell, suffering for some silly, wrong end of the stick! You did it, didn't you? Confess, you're a killer! Why the mustache? Constant questions!
Why the mustache?
I'm sorry to hear that. That selfish shyster! Make up your mind! Are you dead or alive? If you were coming back to life, why bother dying? Wickedly wishy-washy, William! Oh, it seems likely that Mr. Shamspear was never actually dead in the first place. Ah, yes, that might make sense. And I'm pleased that he is alive, of course. Our lively debate last night was so much fun. I'd be sad to think that it was our last.
Oh.
Oops. Danke, dass er es jetzt sagt. Mr. Natsume, does this mean that you did see the victim last night? You met with Mr. Shamspear, didn't you? I'm not saying another word! I demand to have a lawyer present! Who do you think I am? Please, Mr. Natsume, we need to hear your side of the story. Why am I cursed like this? What happened? Can you tell us exactly what happened last night then, Mr. Natsume? There's nothing to tell. But Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, I'm eternally grateful to you for helping me with that accursed case yesterday. The case that saw poor Miss Green hospitalized after she ended up with a knife in her back.
It's hard to believe that was only yesterday.
Ja, irgendwie ist es hard to believe, weil es für mich nicht yesterday war. After the trial was over, I trudged my weary way back to my lowly lodgings. And that evening, at past 9, it must have been, I visited Mr. Shamspeare. So you did go to the victim's room then?
As we feared.
I didn't do anything wrong! I'd never been to this room before! It was the first time! And what made you decide to go? I bumped into him when I arrived back at the house. We got chatting and it developed into a discussion. But he had to go out, so I bade him farewell. That ties in with what Mr. Gardab said, that the victim went out and came back after 8. So we met again later that evening, at around 9 or just after, when I took him some nice tea I'd brewed as a gift. So it was you who brought the tea. So it was you who brought the tea that had clearly been drunk at the scene then?
And I suppose you were discussing the works of Shakespeare, were you?
Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. Romeo and Juliet! Who was the stronger? It was a delightful debate. Ich sag Juliet.
No. I'm sure.
Such a stimulating subject, Shakespeare! And the debate became very heated, so you slipped poison into Mr. Shakespeare's tea. Alter, wir sind sein Lawyer! No, never! Not at all! Team Juliet won! That was me! And when I left this room, the flamboyant fellow was fighting fit! I swear it! Categorically! Cursed existence. Mr. Natsume, you often say the same thing about yourself, I've noticed. That you have a cursed existence. I'm sure I've mentioned this to you before, but I've been here in Great Britain for a year now, and in that time I've learned that it's no place for me.
It can be very trying to live in a foreign land and adapt to the ways of another culture.
There are foreigners everywhere I look, and they all stare at me. They all laugh. That's the impression I get wherever I go. It makes me scared to leave my room.
Meint ihr, sie sprechen Japanisch gerade?
Which is why... Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. Which is why I've become a recluse. But even in my room, I find no respite from my fears.
Ich fänd's
I've
lustiger, wenn
moved
sie...
more times than I can remember. And then 1 week ago, I moved into Briar Road.
Ich würde sagen, ich fänd's lustiger, wenn sie auf Englisch miteinander reden würden.
Es wäre schon
Ja,
lustig.
spätestens, wenn jetzt irgendein Charakter reinkommt. Was hast du gerade gesagt?
Ja, yeah, so niemand. Ich fänd's halt geil, wenn es dann so mit Absicht gebrochenes Englisch wäre jetzt. So, weil sie jetzt halt, ne, so back and forth mäßig.
Ja.
But why? I mean, why did you choose that place? It doesn't seem very comfortable. Because the rent is cheap. I have so little money. It spoke to me.
The rent?
Obviously, there's a reason why it's cheap. Because the room is cursed. Cursed? Cursed how? The previous occupant, the man who lived there before I took the room, died there.
Oh no.
He was only a young man. But one morning he was found dead and no one could explain why. Surely no one would want to live in a room with a history like that.
I mean...
I didn't. When the letting agent recommended the place, I wavered. But I want books, and books cost money. A horrible history is a small price to pay. When I realized that would mean I could buy more books, I signed the lease like lightning. Brave or blinkered? But after I moved in, I soon came to realize what I'd done. I realized how horrible that room's history really was.
Gosh, was it really so awful?
Horrible history.
How did the room's horrible history affect you, Mr. Natsume? What happened?
At first, it was just a feeling. The feeling of beady eyes burrowing into my back, watching me. Do you think that might just have been your mind playing tricks on you? No. My mind doesn't know any tricks. It was someone else. It's been one long nightmare ever since I was given the keys to this place. A nightmare? You've been having a bad dream, you mean? All the souls who've died in that room lean over me in my sleep and try to strangle me. That really is horrible. And now I come to think of it, it happened again last night too. The very same night that Mr. Shakespeare was writhing in agony from the poison in his body, I was on the verge of being suffocated silently by those miserable spirits in my room. Okay, ich habe eine Theorie. Mr. Gary Depp, der Spanner Voyeur, der geht mitten in die Nacht in sein Room rein und for whatever reason und macht irgendwas mit ihm. Das ist jetzt so gerade mein, also weil er sieht das jede Nacht. Und wir wissen, dass Mr. Gary Depp irgendwie rumspannert.
Vielleicht hat er auch Hallucinations von Gasleaks oder irgendwie so.
Das könnte auch sein. Strong. Es könnte halt das sein, oder, ich meine, wir wissen ja, dass er bespannert wird von Gary Depp und von einer anderen Person, die wir gerade gesehen haben. Also, who knows? Vielleicht sind da irgendwelche Spanner, die ihn irgendwie interessant finden, weil er japanisch ist. I have no idea.
So exotic.
You simply must move out of that room as soon as possible.
Yes, you're right, I know it, and that's why. I'm already searching for the next room with the history to call home.
I think perhaps you should try to avoid accommodation with any kind of history at all. Otherwise, I'm scared that you yourself may become history. Das war nicht ausgedrückt.
Susato-san knows how to make the man listen. Of course, my Lord of the Manor is worried about the curse on my room as well. You mean Mr. Gary Depp? Yes, he knows that if people keep dying there... He'll never be able to rent it out again.
I mean,
well, that's true.
Das kann doch nicht sein, dass das so unüblich ist, dass Leute in ihrer fucking Wohnung sterben. Okay. Leute sterben halt. All the fucking time.
Yes. Erstens das und zweitens, ich habe literally mit eigenen Augen gesehen, wie es gelbe große Tonnen in England gibt, in denen Leute bitte Messer und Waffen reinschmeißen sollen.
Lol?
Ja. Das ist no joke, das gibt's. Das ist ein real Ding. Ich habe auch nicht schlecht geguckt. I think die ganzen Sachen sind wohl ein bisschen true.
Wie, was? Welche ganzen Sachen?
Naja, also von wegen hier England, hier so London Mordstadt und so. I don't know. I don't know.
Nicht. Also ich meine, es macht schon Sinn irgendwie. Also ich denke mir halt auch immer so, was ist denn, wenn ich jetzt ein Messer entsorgen? So kann ich ja nicht in den Hausmüll werfen.
Ich verstehe, was du meinst, aber wie oft kommt es vor? Wie oft kommt es vor, dass du... I get that.
Ja.
Aber wie oft kommt, weißt du, das ist halt das Ding. Ich habe halt viele von diesen Tonnen gesehen. So, und es war halt schon... es ist schon nicht ohne, wenn man so drüber nachdenkt. I for one wouldn't go near that place.
Perhaps.
Wenn ich drüber nachdenke, ich glaube auch in meiner Wohnung ist jemand gestorben. Doch, ich meine schon. Also auf jeden Fall mindestens eine Person, von der ich weiß. Also der Vormieter. Also,
ja, hier bei Fabi auch.
So, ja, ich meine, wie oft kommt es vor, dass man dann halt eine Leiche aus einer Wohnung zieht? Ne? Das ist halt nicht schön. Aber wenn halt ältere Menschen halt dann zu Hause sterben, dann sterben sie halt zu Hause. I mean,
Sauna machen. Also ich meine, das kann ja eigentlich nicht so unüblich sein.
Nee, kann's auch nicht sein. Kann's auch nicht, nee.
Dann könntest du ja gar nicht mehr vermieten.
Ich glaube, was ich mir vorstellen könnte, ist, dass es eher um nicht einfach alte Leichen geht oder beziehungsweise alte Menschen geht, die natürlich verstorben sind, sondern junge Menschen, die auf unnatürliche Weise umgekommen sind, dass sich daraus gleich eine History bildet. So, I kinda get that. Let me explain why the landlord... das ist ja... Explain... Ah, nee, das bist
Susato.
Ich dachte die ganze Zeit, weil ich hab mal Probleme mit Soseki und Susato so auf einen Blick direkt so auszumachen. Ja. Sieh du das S und denk erstes.
That may explain why the landlord pays so much attention to the gas lamps and his tenants' movements.
Eigentlich hätte ich jetzt auch nochmal...
You mean because he's worried about their well-being? He does seem to have an unusually keen interest in the amount of gas in the pipes. There must be a reason why he keeps such close tabs on the occupants of his rooms. What do you mean he pays so much attention to the gas lamps?
Oh dear, no, it's nothing to do with you, Mr. Natsume. Please forget I said anything.
No, now you're talking about me behind my back as well. What's important is that Mr. Shamspeare isn't in fact dead at all. And once he's come round and he's able to tell us what happened, he'll be able to get you released. Yes, please. Oh, I do hope you're right. Machst du das, Paul?
Excuse me? Ich weiß noch nicht, was für...
Natürlich ist er das.
Inspector Gregson.
I couldn't help overhearing what you said. It was Japanese I couldn't understand, because that would make sense. And on that note, I have some good news and some bad news.
Kann er bitte einfach mit der schlechten anfangen? Macht er nicht, oder?
Oh!
Huh?
Which do you want first?
Always, every time, the bad news comes first. Yes, Soseki.
Soseki, meine man.
When hope is all you have, hold on to it. That's my guiding principle.
Right, well, in that case, the good news is...
Wow.
Sorry, but it's just a lot easier to explain everything that way.
Okay, dann wissen wir schon, was er zu sagen hat. Then why did you ask me my preference?
As you might have heard, the victim, Mr. Shamspeare, was just unconscious. He has come around now.
Mr. Gregson, you sound like you're having a stroke.
He's come around now. He's come around.
Yes, we saw it happen in all its terrifying glory.
He's still being treated by the doctors, but we've managed to get a written statement from him already.
Oh, isn't that wonderful, Mr. Natsume?
Oh, thank goodness! It's all over then. I can leave the sombre cell.
Oh, es gibt noch eine Bad News.
Sorry, no. That's not in the cards.
What?
Why ever not, Inspector?
Mr. Shamspear has implicated someone as being responsible for what happened last night.
Implicated someone?
Oh dear.
You don't mean...
I'm sorry to say I do, yes. He's pointed at the finger at you, Mr. Natsume.
No!
By sweet poison did he seek it to end my life. That wicked Kate-left Soseki Natsume.
No! Oh, this...
So I'm afraid you'll be appearing in court as planned. You'll be one to make the necessary preparations.
No!
I dare those.
And so, once again, Soseki-san found himself having to take the dog in the Old Bailey. Whether his room was haunted or whether he was just terribly unlucky, I knew I had no choice. The following day, I would represent him in court and do my utmost to break the curse that blighted him.
To be continued.
So, wie sieht's bei euch aus? Zeitlich, was sagen wir? Wir haben gesagt, so 21 Uhr peilen wir an, spätestens. How do we feel about that right now? Keep going.
War das jetzt das Ende der Episode? Nee.
Nein. Das ist nur, wir haben immer Intermissions drin, die Episoden.
Okay.
Um zu zeigen, so, okay, jetzt ist ein Tag beendet oder halt ein kleines Segment beendet oder so. Also es geht, wir hatten das auch zwischen den, also auch teilweise, wenn ein Kurt-Case länger geht, haben wir auch so ein kleines Intermission dazwischen, so ein kleines Ding. Ja. Das gibt's immer mal wieder. Das Spiel sagt, hey, hier, also abspeichern, kurz Luft holen.
Ja.
Direkt weitermachen?
Können wir weitermachen. Ja.
Okay.
Oder? Oder wollen wir, willst du, oder irgendwie eine kurze Pause?
Ich bin cool. Ich habe Wasser, ich kann direkt weitermachen.
Cool. Ja, ich will wahrscheinlich gleich nochmal kurz Päuschen, aber können erstmal weitermachen.
Okay.
Oder wollen wir jetzt Pause?
Was heißt gleich, weil jetzt ist halt ein guter Punkt für Pause, finde ich.
Dann machen wir Pause.
Ja. Okay.
Okay, 5 Minuten. Wir sind gleich wieder bei euch. Bis gleich, Leute.
Bye.
So, und weiter geht's mit unseren beiden Junge und Mädel. Ich wollte gerade Jungs und Mädels sagen und war so, hä, nee, das makes no sense. 22. Februar, Levis Geburtstag. The Old Bailey. Weiter geht's. Birthday. The Old Bailey. This place always makes me feel strange. Vielleicht, weil du da nie willkommen bist. I seem to get chills down my spine and break out even in a nervous sweat all the same time. Well, I didn't think I'd be back here so soon.
Ganz kurze Frage. Ist es nicht eigentlich erst ein zweites Mal theoretisch, dass er da ist? Also so
Warte. Also, in Japan, sein erster Case. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir das zählen, weil das war nicht Old Bailey. Also sehen wir es nicht. Aber sein erster Case war in Japan. Dann der zweite Case, das war Old Bailey, der war noch vor Natsume. Dann der zweite Case, der war, ich glaube, der zweite Case in England war der Natsume-Fall, also der dritte Fall. Und das müsste jetzt dann das dritte Mal sein im englischen Gericht.
Okay.
Ja. Also Old Bailey ich glaube drittes oder viertes Mal, eins von beiden. Ich meine drittes Mal.
Okay.
That's my line! Good morning! Good morning, Mr. Natsume. It was only 2 days ago that I declared not guilty here. Yes, we somehow managed to prove he didn't stab Miss Green in the back. But now this! Another morning, another murder! And here I am again in this hell! Can't keep coming to court! I'm beginning to think he's right. It really does seem as though he's cursed.
Mr. Naruhodo, I'm afraid I have bad news. Oh. Mr. Natsume, good morning.
1 second, ich überprüfe hier ganz schnell, was bei OBS, ob alles... Ja, doch, nee, ist alles richtig. Okay. Ich hatte nur gerade Brain lag. Yes, morning.
So, here we are again.
Oh shit, here we are again. Here we go again. Yes, again. Judicial Assistant Miss Mikotoba Esquire is. What's the bad news?
Oh dear, you heard, did you?
If you come in shouting at the top of your voice, people can't help hearing what you say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've done nothing wrong, Mr. Sato. Now, what is it?
Well, it seems that the prosecution in today's trial will be led by Lord Barrick van Zieks.
Van Zieks? Ah, oh no! Oh no, no!
Oh yeah.
The so-called Reaper of the Bailey. The most legendary prosecutor in the land.
Yes, this guy again, Eve.
Him with his wasteful wine glass handling.
In the trial 2 years ago, he pursued Soseki-san and I relentlessly. Of course, by the skin of our teeth. We managed to pull through, but still.
Perhaps Mr. Natsume's acquittal in the last trial wasn't the end of the matter after all.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. The legend of the Reaper that says... Nothing can save a person in the dock when Lord Van Zieks is the prosecutor. Oh no!
That even if that person is found not guilty, the accused will meet a mysterious end one way or another.
And we've experienced it firsthand. A man we successfully defended met the most terrifying end after his acquittal. Right here in the Old Bailey. Do I have to put up with those ice-cold eyes boring into my soul again? Cursed by evil spirits and now by the Reaper! Pair of petrifying perils, potentially!
Well, if it's potentially... At least you appear to have hope, Mr. Natsume.
Look up to that, Mr. Naruto Esquire! Yes. I'm innocent! You have to believe me! You, more than anyone, know! Don't worry. I'll be your steadfast ally every step of the way in this battle, I promise. And this promises to be a hard battle, I fear.
Well... The trial is scheduled to begin shortly. We should move into the courtroom.
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh yes, I forgot to say. I'm afraid he won't be able to make it. Mr. Sholmes, I mean. Oh nein, das ist aber schade.
It's probably for the best.
Oh.
If he were here, I might be tempted to rely on his help. And that could be seen as a weakness. If Lord Van Zieks were to notice, he'd prey on it mercilessly. At least, that's my gut feeling.
Mr. Naruhodo.
You're so right! Oh, well said, Lockham student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Well said! I swear on the sword at my side and on the spirit of Kazuma that it harbors. I'll show him what a Japanese lawyer can do. I'll set you free, with honor!
Oh yes.
Heißt das, dass er ihn köpfen will?
Ich glaube, davon wird er nicht sterben.
Probably.
Von dem Schwert?
Von dem Köpfen.
Oh ja.
Judge Paul Judge! Judge
In the name
Paul.
of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session.
Oh, ich freue mich schon. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ich auch. Ich wollte gerade sagen, freut ihr euch alle schon auf Paul's Order?
I now call upon the counsel for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed.
Oh ja, und darauf freue ich mich jetzt auch. The prosecution is ready.
The prosecution is a vampire.
The defense is ready, my lord. Readiness for the trial, my learned Nipponese friend, is not what the defense needs.
Ach ja, ich habe vergessen, dass er racist ist. True.
Oh yeah, he's completely racist. Don't forget that. He's not only a vampire, but he is a racist vampire.
Shit. Die schlechtesten Vampire, verdammt.
Yes, die allerschlechtesten. What you need is readiness for your inevitable defeat. It's not just in my imagination, it's really there. Lord Van Zieks has such an animosity towards us Japanese for some reason. Oh ja, er hat das sehr klar gemacht, ja.
It was some time ago now that he first became known as the Reaper of the Bailey, I believe. These past few years, he hasn't appeared in court at all.
Yet now he's back in the courtroom. Though, for some reason, only one I'm defending. This Reaper, with his curious disdain for us Japanese, is a prosecutor shrouded in mystery. Er klatscht.
Ich bin gespannt, ob sich das irgendwann mal aufklärt. Warum er
Ja, mit Sicherheit.
Japaner.
Mit Sicherheit, ja. Definitiv.
Der wurde bestimmt mal verletzt von einer...
Pondering that. Ich wette, es hat was mit
Heartbreak.
Kazuma zu tun. Es hat bestimmt was mit Kazuma zu tun. War Kazuma vielleicht schon mal in England? Oder er war vielleicht mal in Japan oder so und die sind sich begegnet und irgendwas ist passiert. Ich wette, es wird sowas sein. Oder er war mit Kazuma befreundet. Oder er war mit Kazuma befreundet und Kazuma ist gestorben und er gibt Ryonosuke die Schuld dafür. Und er hat nur was gegen Ryonosuke. Obwohl er die ganze Zeit nur von Japanern redet, die alle scheiße sind. Also, I don't know. I actually don't know. Honestly, no idea.
Oder ein Japaner hat ihn zum Vampir gemacht.
Oder das.
Oha.
Yes.
Crazy.
Konami.
Konami.
Full circle. Still, this isn't the time to be pondering that. I have to concentrate on Sasuke-san's trial.
Furthermore, I now call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Oh yes, oh Jesus Christ.
Wir
Das war auch
haben,
noch
wir haben eine Jury.
Ja, das haben wir immer in England. Ich weiß, das ist schon 2 Jahre her,
Ach so,
aber der
ja,
Fall, den
stimmt,
wir damals
stimmt,
gemacht
stimmt,
haben.
stimmt.
Ja. Als wir damals den Fall gemacht haben, hatten wir das auch tatsächlich, ja.
I remember.
You have been chosen at random to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to fulfill your duty?
Na, dann gucken wir mal, wie random die wirklich sind.
Ich dachte
Aha,
irgendwie,
aha, den hatten wir ja schon mal. Nix ist random hier. Kannst du mir zu dem machen?
Oh,
Ich dachte
ich will den
nur,
machen. Okay.
Ja, why
Ja.
not? Ich assign jetzt einfach mal.
Okay. Aber Paul wollte noch was sagen. Du dachtest?
Ja.
ich dachte, die Jury wäre nur in manchen Fällen, in besonders großen Fällen oder irgendwie sowas.
Also sie waren, nee, in den englischen Fällen waren sie alle tatsächlich, also war es immer in den englischen Fällen, in den japanischen gab es keine.
Ah ja, okay.
Genau.
Jetzt bereite ich meine beste männliche Stimme vor. Hold on. Absolutely. I had a feeling this larrikin wasn't innocent before.
Okay,
Das hab ich
Franzi
schon
ist
total
Juror Nummer 1.
Sehr männlich.
Danke.
Paul ist Juror Nummer 2.
Oh ja.
I must say that I feel especially ruthless on days when my hat refuses to sit right.
Ich mach ihn. Oh well, I rather like how you're wearing your hat. I think the ruthless look is very fetching actually. Paul?
ich einfach wieder-
Nein, okay,
Achso,
Franzi.
I need to be somewhere at 10 o'clock. I have a very important meeting. Let's make this quick.
Oh ja, so richtig schön hochnäsig. I like that.
Ja.
Oh, let's go, Paul.
I couldn't agree more. I need to take home 5 bob. What? I need to take home 5 bob tonight, or the missus will go through the roof.
Ja, ich glaube, du kannst
I don't
den
know,
so ein bisschen so.
ja.
Kannst den so ein bisschen wie so ein Alpha-Männchen machen. Der ist so ein Boxer. Das ist so ein Boxer.
Alpha
Den kennst- den
Franzi,
ja.
Johannes.
Alpha Franzi.
Oh ja, das bin ich.
Also, oder ansonsten kann ich den machen. I couldn't agree more. I need to take. Ich mach den. Das ist dieses
Okay,
Bullige.
ja, mach du.
Dann machst du den alten. Das Ding ist, der alte daneben, den hat Franzi
Der
letztes Mal
Alte, der
gemacht.
ist
Ich erinnere
eigentlich
mich.
Historisch.
Ja,
Franzi.
historisch Franzi, ja. Ja. Das bist du.
True. Achso, soll ich ihn jetzt sprechen?
I mean, if you like. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, wie habe ich den gesprochen damals? Achso,
Du hast
scheiße.
den sehr langsam. Du hast ihn sehr langsam und sehr alt gesprochen.
hast den irgendwie
Du hast so gemacht, ja. Ja, du hast so
Okay, ich versuch's.
Der alte Weihnachtsmann.
Oh, may the Lord show us all the light here and lead his flock to the righteous verdict.
Dann würde ich sagen, Paul, mach du dann noch den Juror Nummer 3, dann mache ich den Juror Nummer 5.
Okay, wer war. Achso,
Das war der Blonde.
Ja.
Der Blonde.
Ja.
The British jury system is so very different to our own, isn't it?
Und übrigens, ich habe alle davon wiedererkannt. Sie waren alle nicht random.
It's quite extraordinary to think that the power of judgment is in the hands of 6 members of the public. And that the judge can only pass sentence when all jurors are in agreement about the defendant's guilt.
Six Citizens of London, chosen at random. Ja, weil es anscheinend auch nicht mehr als 6 Citizens gibt. Or at least that's the idea. The prosecution would draw attention to the fact that the accused was on trial here but 2 days ago. Accordingly, where possible, the same jurors have been asked to return for duty today. Ah, es sind dieselben. Aber ist das
Very
fair? Ist das actually
No,
fair,
it
wenn
is
man die
not,
gleich...
indeed.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Very well, let us commence the trial, even though it is rigged.
5 Bob ist ein alter britischer Slangbegriff für 5 Schilling. Cool. Paul?
Lord Van Zieks, your opening statement, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is not the intent of the prosecution to cast doubt over your past decision. However, the innocent verdict afforded to this eccentric Nipponese before has had dire consequences. Did the accused repent for his wrongdoing in that affair? Far from it. Instead, he used his freedom to perpetrate a most blood-curdling crime, namely that of the attempted murder of his neighboring lodger, an innocent Englishman. To explain the circumstances of the crime, the prosecution calls its first witness to the stand. The detective responsible for investigating the scene and the accused himself. Witnesses, your names and occupations, please.
Yes, sir. Tobias Gregson, Detective Inspector at Scotland Yard, Homicide Division.
Kann der Chat mir einmal kurz sagen, ob das Spiel auch laut genug ist? Weil ich glaube, wir sind definitiv laut genug.
Soseki Natsume from the Empire of Japan. My government ordered me to come here as a student to study your language and culture.
Mr. Natsume.
Yes, my lord, sir.
Do I know you from somewhere? I'm quite sure I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh.
That you swore an oath never to set foot in my courtroom.
Oh, scheiße, das war ein Ding. Ja, das war ein Ding. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
I remember it as if it were yesterday.
Well, it was.
Irgendwie schon, ja.
Kinda was.
The day before, in fact, my lord, but close enough. Believe me, this is the last place I want to be.
Johannes sagt übrigens, Tick lauter wäre nice.
Ja, ich dachte mir schon sowas, aber ich wollte einmal nochmal in den Chat fragen, bevor ich hier einfach eigenmächtig das mache. Ich werde das Spiel jetzt ein ganzes Stück lauter machen, aber nicht extrem.
Das ist übrigens perfekt, dass gerade keine Musik läuft.
Ja, wir werden es gleich hören. ich mag echt den Soundtrack von dem Spiel und immer wenn ich in unserer Recording dann am Ende reingehört habe, war ich ein bisschen traurig, dass man kaum was von dem Spiel hört. I mean, I get it, man muss uns in erster Linie hören, das ist wichtig, aber ich würde auch gerne, dass man ein bisschen was vom Spiel hört.
Ja.
Wäre cool.
Auf jeden Fall. Auf jeden Fall.
Inspector, let's hear from you first. Explain the case for the court.
Right you are, sir. The incident occurred at the Garadeb household where the defendant has lodgings. In the ground floor room, the victim, Miss William Shamspeare. The defendant has already admitted to visiting the victim on the night in question. Mr. Shamspeare collapsed in his room as a result of poisoning by strychnine.
Strychnine, probably.
He was found the following morning when the landlord, suspecting something wrong, broke the door down. This means, I presume, that the door to the victim's room was locked at the time of the incident.
Manchmal ganz schön tricky, oder? Wenn man zwischen zwei Figuren spricht, die sehr ähnlich klingen, dann wird's immer ein bisschen schwierig. Correct, my lord. It was locked from the inside, making entry to or exit from the room impossible.
Although the victim, Mr. Shamspeare, lives to tell tale. He very nearly didn't. The man was halfway to heaven when we first found him. I was the first officer on scene, my lord. And when I gave a photographic print here, I have a photographic print here that I took at the time to show how it looked. Yes, a chilling scene indeed. The man looks very deceased.
Very much deceased, yeah.
That's right. Everyone present believed that that's exactly what he was. Very well, I shall accept the photographic print as evidence for the court. Now then, Mr. Natsume.
Yes.
As the defendant, do you have anything to say to this juncture, at this juncture?
They're haunted by evil spirits.
Good gracious, what's haunted?
My lodgings! There's been a whole series of strange happenings in my lodgings! The tenant before me died in mysterious circumstances. A woman was stabbed by no one on the street outside. My neighbor was poisoned. And me, what about me? I've nearly been killed countless times.
Killed, Mr. Natsume? How?
Even on that fateful night, it happened. When I returned from Mr. Shakespeare's room, I lit my gas stove and climbed into bed. But before long, the stove went out and somebody tried to kill me.
You must always extinguish all fires before retiring for the night, Mr. Natsume.
My lord, why do we have open fire in the court? Someone died here by fire, you know that?
Because we're not sleeping, in fact.
Someone died, okay.
But it's so cold! My runny nose would freeze. The point is, I didn't poison my neighbor. Oh, why am I being accused of this? Why is my existence so cursed?
Thank you, witnesses. I believe I have a reasonably clear picture of events.
Oh, okay, das war's schon, ja? Der Judge ist sich sicher? Gut.
Yes.
If I could raise one more point, my lord. One more conclusive point.
Dum.
Conclusive. Go on.
Fortunately, the victim, Mr. Shakespeare, has regained consciousness after his ordeal. And he has named the true culprit. The poison consumed by the victim was administered in a cup of tea that he drank on the night in question. Tea, my lord, that was brought to the victim's room by the accused.
The accused? Good grief.
Oh ja, jetzt kommt's.
Order! Order!
Yeah! Yes, that's the crux of this whole case. If Sasaki-san is innocent, then why? Why has the victim accused him? Also, okay, wir können davon ausgehen, er weiß es selber nicht. Er hat den Tee bekommen, er hat den getrunken, ist danach umgefallen. Natürlich geht er davon aus, dass es Sasaki war. Also, ich kann das Victim nicht blamen hier.
No.
Well, Mr. Natsume, what do you have to say to this accusation?
That evening, yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shakespeare's room as a gift. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. And this is the result! Never will I touch tea again, never! public pump was frozen, you say?
That's not information we've heard before.
That will do, thank you. Now, according to our laws, the defense must have the opportunity to cross-examine witnesses at least once. Therefore, I call upon these witnesses now for formal testimony. I presume the prosecution has no objection.
None whatsoever, my lord.
Good. Then you will give your account of events on the night in question to the court now.
Yeah. Yes, my lord!
The catastrophic night.
It was around 9 o'clock that evening when I visited my neighbor and I took some tea with me as a gift. We had a heated, literary debate over a nice hot drink, after which I went back to my room at around 11. My tea was completely harmless. He couldn't have locked the door behind me otherwise, could he?
Strychnine takes some time to have an effect on the body. People don't kneel over immediately after taking it. The victim would have been perfectly able to lock the door after his guest left. The argument still stands.
Okay, dass danach noch fein war, ist also kein Argument. I get it. Okay.
Yes, I see. It all seems relatively straightforward.
Excuse me, but the testimony does raise one rather crucial point, I think. Mr. Natsume claims his tea have to have been harmless. Presumably, though, the teacups have been examined for traces of the poison, haven't they?
Didn't I think of that?
Well, as it happens, no. We haven't been able to. Did I hear you correctly, Inspector? Scotland Yard has failed to examine the suspect's substance?
How could you have overlooked something so important? Isn't that the first thing you should have done?
My learned Nipponese friend is falsely incensed. The inspector said Scotland Yard was unable to examine the tea. Not that it was overlooked. Unable? Why?
It's simple enough. There was none left. Not a drop. Someone must have been very thirsty indeed.
With current scientific techniques, it's not possible to test for poison under such circumstances.
We only need a drop, but that one drop does actually have to exist, funnily enough.
The lack of examination notwithstanding, it appears nothing other than the tea passed the victim's lips on the night in question.
I see. Thank you. The matter is clear.
Cast your eyes over the jury, my learned friend. What? You can see it in their faces, I'm sure. The recognition of the accused's guilt. Your client's fate is all but sealed. In mere moments from now, you will lose and your compatriot will be damned for all eternity. He's right. I feel all 6 of the jurors looking daggers at me. But I can't let them beat me down. I won't.
Counsel for the defense, proceed with your cross-examination.
Hi, my lord!
Ich renne eben auf Toilette, ja? Ich bin sofort wieder.
Sure.
Ich renne!
The Catastrophic Night. Okay, hier müssen wir auch jetzt erstmal nicht vorlesen. Er sagt around 9 o'clock that evening. Ich würde jetzt einmal kurz, bevor wir irgendwas anderes machen, in den Code Record rein und uns mal die Sachen ansehen, die wir als letztes bekommen haben. Wir haben hier einmal die Seife.
Seife. Wo ist das rote
Seife. Kein rotes Dings. Oh. Machst du die?
What is it, Mr. Naruhodo?
This bar of soap. When we first found it, I could have sworn there was some sort of round disc in this depression just here. A reddish one.
Yes, you're right. I remember it too. But now the depression is completely empty.
Where did the disc have gone? Bits of the bar of soap have been updated in the code record. Okay, also das Ding fehlt. Turn off envelope haben wir uns angesehen. Pair of teacups. Ist jetzt erstmal nichts out of the ordinary. Ich werde trotzdem einmal. Also hier ist der Crack, ja. Es ist, aber die sind beide gecrackt.
Oh, ja. Kannst auch nur die Inside angucken.
This must be the cup that Mr. Shamspeare was drinking from then.
Da komme ich ja perfekt
Stayed
zurück.
on the inside, yes.
Tea does that, I'm afraid. Even green tea.
Oh, really? I've never noticed before.
You've never noticed?
Well, I never leave it in the cup long enough to leave a mark. I like to gulp it down. Drink tea while it's hot. That's the Japanese way, isn't it?
Oh dear, so many people seem to have the wrong idea about our culture, and most of them are Japanese.
Yeah, well. Nothing else really that I can click on here. Und dann gucken wir uns noch das Foto an. I don't think there's anything to click on here as well. Ja.
Wie würde es denn aussehen, wenn man...
Also sonst wäre es ein Foto, das man flippen könnte, so wie diese anderen Objekte hier, aber man kann es nicht, es ist einfach nur ein Bild. Dementsprechend glaube ich, ist hier nichts mit. Okay. Around 9 o'clock, okay, also, wir sind neighbor and the talks out. Okay, ich meine, damit sehe ich jetzt noch kein Problem mit der Aussage. He did literally debate for a nice hot drink. Which I went to my book, back to my room around 11. Er war 9 o'clock, ist er hingegangen. Und gegen 11 ist er wieder verschwunden. Ich würde jetzt einmal noch mal kurz in die...
Okay. Was ist das für ein Zettel da? Generell, das eine ist eine Karte.
Das eine ist das
Steht da eine
Receipt,
Uhrzeit drauf?
genau, was er gekauft hat. Stimmt, wann er gekauft hat, maybe? Nee, steht hier
Ja,
nicht.
doch 16 Uhr.
Achso, oh ja, okay, ja, aber das hilft uns, glaube ich, nicht, weil das war früher. Also, er hat die Bücher vorher gekauft. Er hatte die auch dabei. Das wissen wir. Dann haben wir hier die Street Map, die bringt uns leider hier auch nichts. Okay, ich glaube, mit den Uhrzeiten können wir hier erstmal nichts anfangen. Machen wir weiter. He was completely harmless, he couldn't have locked the door behind me, otherwise couldn't he. Dazu hat Braxton gesagt, dass Strichnin anders funktioniert. Und
Aber woher
man
wissen
auch-
die denn, dass es das ist?
Das ist das Ding. Das ist, ich glaube, damit habe ich das meiste Problem. Ich werde hier einfach mal pressen. How long does it take for symptoms to appear then?
According to the coroner I was speaking to at the yard, about 30 minutes after the poison's consumed. Then the victim suffers violent convulsions, cramping and stiffness, and eventually dies from asphyxiation.
Which he didn't though. Er ist nicht mal davon gestorben. Also wir wissen nicht mal, ob das hier überhaupt irgendwie sein kann. There is a 30-minute interval between when the poison is ingested and the onset of symptoms. There seem to have been a lot of different types of poison in the world, that's for sure.
Oh dear, death by poisoning again. It's always so awful.
30 minutes is a long time. Certainly long enough for the victim to have locked the door behind the accused after he left.
Aber ist ja nicht direkt mit dem Tee zu ihm reingegangen und dann waren die 2 Stunden da, also...
Ja, das ist auch das Ding. Niemand kann sagen, wann er das getrunken hat. Other degrades his sensibility.
Alibi.
Alibi.
I have the medical report from the doctor who has examined the victim here, my lord. It spells it out really. The accused is the only person who could have done it.
Eine Sekunde, ich trinke einen Schluck Wasser.
Very well, the court will add this report to the court record as evidence.
Übrigens, ich wundere Leute, wenn ich solche Comments oder wenn ich irgendwas sage zu Paul und Fratz, die beiden sehen mich nicht. Dementsprechend sage ich das vorher, wenn ich irgendwie wenn ich irgendwie gerade nicht im Bild bin oder so, dann wissen sie das nicht, actually, dementsprechend.
Oh yes, I see it here. Delayed onset of symptoms.
Great. Okay, ich wäre dafür, dass wir uns erstmal jetzt das Ding ansehen. Wir haben es gerade bekommen, right?
Okay.
Cause of coma. Ingestion of small quantity of strychnine. Toxic, ich nenne es einfach Strychnin jetzt, weil Strychnine. Toxic effects. Strychnine. Toxic effects present 30 minutes after ingestion. High likelihood of the substance having been mixed with the tea the victim was drinking, but no sample could be obtained for testing. Just the conclusions: the poisoning incident occurred around 1:30 a.m. on February 21st. I think we have a problem here. Mr. Gregson.
Miss Gregson.
At 9 o'clock that evening, when I visited neighbor, where he after which I went back to my room at around 11. Habibi.
Press.
No, not press. I will present.
Okay, you can present.
Objection. Samatsume, you say it was 11 p.m. when you left to return to your room, correct?
Yes.
And Inspector Gregson, can we rely on that information? Can we rely on the information in the medical report unconditionally?
Of course we can. There's no problem with that report, Sunshine.
Actually, I think there's a very big problem. Because there's a chronological inconsistency between it and the defendant's testimony.
Chronological inconsistency!
What? What are you on about?
Es war auch schwerer auszusprechen, als ich dachte. According to this report, the victim must have consumed the poison at around 1:30 in the morning. And yet, the defendant, Mr. Natsume, left the victim's room at 11.
Ah!
Yes, that's right. There's more than 2 hours of missing time here.
Yeah.
In other words, if there was poison in the tea that Mr. Natsume brought to the victim's room, how could the victim have fallen ill to it 2.5 full hours after the defendant left? Ah!
The defense's argument is entirely reasonable. How do you respond, Lord Van Zieks?
Oh. Er hat das Weinglas.
Aha. Ich glaube nicht, dass es trinken wird.
Vor allem, ich sehe jetzt erst auf der Flasche ist ja so ein Sarg mit einem Vampir da drin. LOL. Und durchgestrichen.
Da ist ein Reaper drauf.
Ist das? Ach, ein Reaper. Reaper?
Da ist so ein Reaper drauf mit so 2 Sicheln, ja.
Ja. Ach, lol. Oh mein Gott.
Pray forgive the discourtesy if my mind has wandered. I was considering what cuisine would be best complement the contents of my hollow chalice this luncheon. How could it have happened, you ask? I do hate to shatter illusions, but my Nipponese friend appears to be chasing a phantom idea.
Das ist auch gutes Trinkspiel,
A
oder?
phantom? Eigentlich schon. Aber
Jedes Mal, wenn er ein Glas kaputt macht.
A phantom? Is it so hard to imagine that the victim drank his tea after the accused had left? For example, at the time stated in the medical report. Yes, at around 1:30.
Objection!
Mr. Natsume brought the tea with him to drink together with his neighbor. And in Japan, there's a well-known saying. Drink tea while it's hot.
Objection!
And in my country, there's an even more apt saying. There's nothing more refreshing than cold tea. And never drink with a Nipponese. The point is, if there was such a long gap, there may be other ways to explain how the victim came to the poison. Other possibilities.
What sort of possibilities, Counsel?
Well, for example, the man could have had another visitor. Another visitor. That's a very bold assertion, my learned friend. From someone who has nothing to substantiate it. Or the victim could have taken the poison of his own volition.
You suggest this may have been a suicide, Counsel?
Attempted. Was ehrlich gesagt, now that I think about it, Shakespeare? Ist da nicht so, gibt's da nicht so Stories mit Shakespeare und irgendwie Tragic, Suicide-Zeugs und so?
Yeah, probably.
Objection!
Mr. Shakespeare has categorically denied suicide. The idea can and must be discounted.
Objection!
But he could be lying!
Is something wrong, Lord Van Zix?
I was listening to the sound of the carriage pulling up outside the courtroom. Pray, forgive the discourtesy. Carriage? What carriage? It would seem that the key player in this case has just arrived. Hold it! Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Who, sir, are you?
William Shakespeare, my lord. Alas, 'twas I, undone by these bitter events. I am the victim. What? What's he doing here?
Er hat einfach ein Zepter in der
The
Hand.
prosecution seeks to call this gentleman to the stand. With his testimony, my learned friend's futile resistance will be utterly crushed.
Crushed.
You're calling him as a witness?
Very well, Counsel. I grant your request with interest. I'm curious to discover what the council shall hear from the victim himself.
Happy am I, Shamspear, to regale thee with my tale of woe, my lord.
But I still have my own tale to tell! My own tale of worse woe! I can regale the court with a tale of my perfect innocence in perfect English! English!
That will do, Mr. Natsume. Let the court now hear from the victim.
Wir schon da.
Oh,
what?
Was ist er denn? Ist das der Typ?
Das ist der da stand, ja.
Lol.
Ja.
Lol.
Alright, so that's Mr. Shamspear. Who's that other man beside him?
Yes, I think.
Oh, sorry.
I feel sure that we've caught a glimpse of that man before.
Also, we needed another speaking role for Paul, because Sammy can't speak everyone right now.
Franzi kann ihn auch sprechen.
Sure.
Nein,
Sure.
das schon.
State your names and occupation for the court, please, witnesses. A writer of words so sweet, they do scent the breeze. An inventor of ideas so profound, they compose the earth. The unraveled poet, the unmatched scribe, William Shakespeare. Were the great bard to be recalled to life anew? Lo, what a magnificent man! Good fellows, I am he who ponders such a miracle, William Shakespeare.
My name's... Oder wolltest du Franzi?
Nee, alles gut, mach mal. Ich wüsste eh nicht, wie ich ihn sprechen soll.
My name's Meterman. Aaron B. Meterman.
Ist es Metermann oder ist es Meterman? Wegen den 2 N, ich bin mir gerade nicht sicher. Ist es Metermann? ist er
Adron.
Adron B. Metermann?
I don't know, ich nenne ihn Meterman.
Meterman. Ich glaube gerade so rausgesehen zu haben, dass es so sehr schnell spricht. Aber ich weiß nicht, inwiefern du das... Fühl dich nicht gezwungen.
I work for the Altamost Gas Company, East End Branch Office.
Gas Company. Ah, I remember now. It was yesterday on Briar Road.
Oh yes, she's right, it's him. Was macht er jetzt hier in Court? Warum steht er da? Oh, what's this? What's that man doing over there? He looks like he's trying to see into Sasuke-san's lodgings.
Is something wrong with the Naruto?
Excuse me, could you have a word?
Ordo.
Mach ihn wie Mario. Wie Waluigi. Wie Waluigi ist fast so gut. Yes, we spotted him outside Mr. Garadab's house that morning. And he's a gas company employee? What does he have to do with this case?
So, Mr. William Shamspear, you are the victim in this miserable affair, correct?
Ist er so ein alter GEZ-Fuzzi, der überprüft, ob das Gas richtig benutzt wird, die Gasmaschine?
Ja,
mit den Coins? Oh heaven, oh hell, do you command me to remember? That sweet poison that didst cross me and cross mine innocent lips? Jetzt macht ihr mich halt. Subpoenaed. I subpoenaed him for the trial, with his doctor's permission, naturally. Hearing the testimony of the aggrieved will remove any room for doubt that from the jurors' minds, I'm sure. Behold, you have only to rearrange the letters of my name to see that me is a seraph. An angel indeed. Wow, it really works. Thus be I noble of mind, sweet of nature, and verily honest of heart, as all heavenly angels be. Because there isn't a less contrived meaning in your name? No, not at all.
The jurors seem to be very moved by this man, I'm afraid.
They're actually taking Seraph anagram idea seriously?
Lol.
Thank you, witnesses, for your illuminating introductions.
But my lord, what's the man next to Mr. Shamsby doing here? The gasman, I mean.
What, me? Well, now.
I love it. Allow me to enlighten my learned friend. You recall, I presume, your earlier impertinence? When you suggested that the victim had another visitor to his room on the night in question, and moreover, that the victim is a compulsive liar. What? No, I didn't quite say that. This young Stroker is here to controvert your wild claims, conclusively. Is that not so, Mr. Meterman?
Hang on, no. I'm just here.
Jetzt gebe ich ihm auch so einen Southern Dial.
I hereby call on your formal testimonies. You will tell the court as lucidly as possible what happened on the night in question.
On may smile, one smile and be a villain. Yes, it doth pain me, but let the truth be spoken, the truth of that wintry night of my discontent. Ich schwöre, dieses Grinsen macht mich fertig. The wintry night of my discontent. The snow lay about. My neighbor did cometh in the evening, bearing a gift of tea. But merry, bitter was his drink, and when he left, I did fall prostrate on my table. Was the tea alone did pass my lips that late hour? Not else.
Jetzt gebe ich ihm einen italienischen Akzent.
It was outside. This blocks the window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on his room.
Paul, weißt du was? Pass auf, ich hab eine Suggestion, pass auf.
Ja.
I was outside the block's window in the freezing cold all night, keeping an eye on this room. Nein. Und den thickest German accent.
I was. No one else visited this room, but that short little round-backed Eastern fella.
Wait, what did you say? Were you speaking German? You were keeping an eye on Mr. Shamspeare's room all night?
That's right. Cause the bloke's window is all but blocked up, isn't it? But there's a little gap in the bricks where you can see into the room.
Aber das ist, ich glaube, über die Zeit ist es wahrscheinlich ein bisschen zu anstrengend, oder? Wahrscheinlich nicht so leicht.
So I spent the night trying to keep my teeth from chattering as I peered into its rosette.
Miss Rosette.
The question is, sir, why?
Ist halt geil, wenn du back and forth gehen musst mit richtigem Englisch und dann wieder abgefuckten Englisch.
Nah, well now, that's
Ja.
Ja, mach ruhig, wie du magst.
Well now, that's because he's on my list.
In meinem Kopf ist er jetzt eh schon Waluigi, also.
Ja.
True.
piece of work is a man.
Deutsch machen.
Nee, ne? Wherefore, well, obwohl das schon ironisch ist, weil...
So ein Mist.
so ein Nicht. What a piece of work is a man. Wherefore wouldst thou not stare in wonderment? What are you talking about? This buzzing busybody Bath hath not part in this play. I pray thee, pay him no heed, make no more ado about his tedious words.
What did you say about me?
Calm yourself. This court is concerned with what happened on the night in question. Nothing more.
Indeed, that is so.
And as the testimony we have just heard clearly reveals, there was no one other than the accused present at the time who could have carried out this crime. We have a problem.
Well, I believe this may be the final testimony of the trial.
Das werden wir noch 5-mal hören.
Yep. Now,
Mindestens.
counsel, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. Okay. Damit habe ich kein Problem mit der. Bitter was his drink. At when left da würde ich einmal pressen. Einmal mal pressen. Einmal mal gucken, was er dazu sagen hat. Let me stop you there. Mr. Asuma left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2 that the poison made you collapse. That amounted to more than 3 hours of missing time.
What the fuck?
If the defendant had really... Okay, wir lassen es einfach so stehen. If the defendant had really put the poison into your tea, the 3-hour window of time is something you are going to have to explain. Gladly. This is an easy task. What? I did drink of the tea not while my guest did tarry, but after he took leave of me. Faith, it was stone cold, but at 1 hour past midnight, verily were my lips parched.
Objection!
That doesn't sound normal. Nay, it is quite ordinary, sire. After all, thou wouldst recall our fiery debate. Amidst such argument, there'd be no time for fiery tea. Romeo and Juliet again? And who was stronger? Mr. Shakespeare, in a summary, allow me to confirm. Did you not come here with the intention of naming your attacker? But of course, my liege. Was the stooped lover of words did attempt to shuffle me off this mortal coil? We all know what that means. 'Twas the tea alone. Okay, pass on lips, late, not else. Okay, das ist jetzt ein neues Ding, was er dazu hat.
Was ist mit der Seife?
Good point. Good point. Let me check. Wir haben hier aber wir haben hier keine Seife, die irgendwie abgebrochen ist,
Ja.
ne?
Ja, stimmt, aber es
Hapu.
ja.
Maybe?
Aber wir hatten ja eigentlich das andere Stück von der Seife, aber trotzdem könnte man
Maybe?
da nochmal pressen, ja.
Soll ich pressen oder
Zumindest
present?
Kannst du ja erstmal pressen und gucken, was er sagt.
So, you didn't have any kind of evening meal, dinner, supper? Huh. Fire on luxury, fire on gluttony. To eat thrice daily is but a waste of time. Sorry. I would that my belly were full, no more of the sun doth rise.
Well, most heroic eating habits, I must say.
Oder eher einfach broke eating habits, würde ich sagen. Night and day do I fill my hours with the learned study of the great bard and playwright. Hence is it that there doth not in my chamber be then the customs of mine art. Ich feiere die Animation. That would appear to be the case, as even a rodent was found starved to death in your room. Franzi?
Also, oh, sorry. Now I think of it, it's not just food that was conspicuously missing from that room, is it? I don't recall seeing a single play or script anywhere.
For I have devoured them all. Excuse me. You've eaten them. Every word be within my skull? Didst thou imagine otherwise? Right, that wasn't misleading at all. Now, could you turn around, do you think? Which brings us to the conclusion that the only way the poison could have passed the victim's lips is the tea. Okay, dann würde ich jetzt aber tatsächlich präsenten.
Ja.
Oh, not else. Ja, ich sehe nix. Wir haben hier fucking das mit bis abtrunken, das kann nicht sein. Present. Scheiße. Ich glaube, das war nix. That last statement was contradictory in a number of ways. I think you'll find.
In a number of ways, you say?
That's right, my lord. In a number of ways. Perhaps it would serve.
Perhaps it would serve you well to concentrate your efforts on one contradiction at a time, Council.
I made a bit of a mess of that in a number of ways, actually. Okay, das war's nicht. Also, die Seife ist es nicht.
Ja, aber wir hatten ja, glaube ich, also die komplette Seife noch gefunden.
Ja, wir hatten die gefunden, ja. Hat er nicht auch gerade gesagt, dass er seine eigenen Skripte und so isst?
Ja.
Kann es nicht sein, dass er das auch an dem Abend gegessen hat?
Ja, die Seife doch gegessen eigentlich. Also.
Nee, hat er ja, glaube ich, nicht. Weil wir haben, glaube ich, die komplette Seife gefunden.
Ich würde auch gerne mal hinterfragen, warum er das hier gemacht hat.
Ja.
But the windows of that house have all been filled in. Oh, true!
A historical artifact of the new defunct window tax.
I forgot. Ja, natürlich. Die Dinger waren doch eigentlich zu.
Ja.
Yeah, you're right. All bricked up horribly. But as it happens, there's a little part of the brickwork that's at the bottom corner that's been opened up. I was looking through that gap.
Aber die Gap haben wir erst heute Morgen gemacht. Der labert.
Ja. Laber nicht.
Yes, there were a few bricks loose, weren't there?
For some strange reason, a couple of bars of soap lined on the ledge outside as well.
I don't like going around picking my chin in other people's business, especially on freezing cold nights. But them's my orders. So that's what I'll keep doing. As long as there's breath in my body.
Ich weiß nicht, das mit dem Italienisch funktioniert auch nicht so gut.
Nee. What's with all the theatricals today? Out of interest, Mr. Metaman. After the accused had left, they returned to his own lodgings. Did you see the victim leave the room at all?
No, he left. He never left. He was in his room the whole time, as far as I'm concerned.
And we can therefore discount the possibility of suicide. How can you be so sure of that? The police carried out a thorough investigation of the scene and found no receptacle of the poison. And since we know the victim didn't leave his room, and hence didn't dispose of the poison's container himself, it's clear that this was no attempted suicide. Only the culprit could have removed the receptacle.
Ah, yes. Lucidly explained, Counsel. Thank you.
It really was. You can't argue with the logic. Das was but short little round-backed Eastern Fella. Ich will einmal kurz durch unsere Sachen gucken.
Ja.
Wir haben hier nichts wirklich anderes, oder? Assessed from the victim's pocket watch that appears to have broken when the man collapsed after the... Okay. Just a small copy of drink, but no sample could be obtained. Aber wir sehen doch hier an dem Bild, dass das Fenster zu war.
Ja.
Also ist es das Bild an einer anderen Stelle, maybe? Blocks window and freezing cold all night and keeping an eye on his room. Das ist doch hier, das ist es doch jetzt, oder nicht?
Ja.
Oh nein, ich hab wieder Press gedrückt. Sorry. Ich skippe das einmal schnell. Aber ich glaube, das ist es. Der Dialog ging sehr lang. So. Da. Ich glaube hier jetzt.
Objection.
Scheiße. Immer wenn die Musik nicht stoppt, weiß ich, dass es schon Quatsch ist. Shit, das war die beste Idee eigentlich. Das ist ein Block von Freezing Cold all night. Keeping an eye on this room. Ich habe damit das meiste Problem, ehrlich gesagt, mit den Aussagen. Also, this room, but the shot little round back Eastern Feller. Auch das ist technically gelogen locker. Weil eigentlich wissen wir doch schon durch Gary Depp, dass er da irgendwie... Aber davon, wir haben noch keine Beweise. Wir haben keine Beweise.
Da.
Ja, nicht da, ja.
Depp war nicht da.
Nicht da war er, ja.
Ja.
Freezing Cold all night. Ich will noch mal einmal kurz durch die Beweise gucken. No one was there. The one with the green line around the rim was Mr. Natsumis. Oh, warum ist das... The one with the green line around the rim was Mr. Natsumis. Wait a minute. Okay, nee, das auf den Fotos sehen wir gar nichts.
Nee.
Aber dass es hier extra so gehighlightet wird, dass es so steht,
Ja.
das muss was zu bedeuten haben. The little reddish medallion from the center has mysteriously vanished. Discovered just outside Mr. Shamspeare's window. Das hilft uns alles nichts. Das ist, was er gekauft hat und wann er es gekauft hat. Und also das Room by the Shuttle around. Ich werde hier nochmal pressen. You say a short little round-backed Eastern fella. So you can't be sure it was the defendant then.
Objection!
Scheiße. Hätte ja klappen können. How many other short little round-backed Nipponese with a mustache do you think there are in London?
Well, of course, it's only a narrow gap and it was quite dark, so I didn't notice the mustache. But he showed up around 9, so I'm pretty sure of myself.
What the person you saw arrive, did he and Mr. Shamspeare drink tea together?
Nah, sorry. Couldn't say.
Why not?
Because I couldn't see into the room all that well, could I? But what I did see was the silhouette of that little round-backed fellow wearing a pretty dress. What? And the pair of them started some kind of wrestling match.
Are you serious?
I tell you, I didn't know what to make of it.
Also, entweder hat er ultra kinky Spielchen gesehen, oder da war eine andere Person, die actually mit ihm gekämpft hat.
Yeah.
I suppose that was Romeo and Juliet championship battle getting underway.
Are you serious? Mr. Metaman, allow me to confirm one final time. Apart from the accused, can you state with certainty that no one else visited the victim on the night in question?
No question. Gasman's honor.
Okay. So that's the entire testimony.
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I can't see any obvious holes at all, to be honest. Ich schon. Aber die wurde refuted.
Oh dear. If nobody else visited Mr. Shamspeare's room that night apart from Mr. Natsume, I imagine the members of the jury will all conclude the same thing.
Right, that he's guilty. All we can do is press the witness for more information and hope for a breakthrough.
Yes!
Press for more information. An welcher Stelle soll ich pressen? There's no layabout. My neighbor did come in the evening bearing a gift of tea. Very bitter was his drink and when he left I did...
Ich meine, pressen kannst du ja im Prinzip überall, wo du lustig bist.
Das theoretisch ja, manchmal nein. Manchmal nein. Manchmal gibt es auch actual Bestrafung dafür, wenn es zu dumm abläuft.
Wirklich?
Aber ja, aber das ist selten. Das ist selten, aber es kann passieren. Aber ja, im Grunde haben wir gerade so mehr oder weniger erfahren, dass wir noch ein bisschen mehr pressen sollen. Mary, bitter was his drink. Okay, ich werde hier pressen.
Ja.
Let me stop you there. Mr. Natsume left your room at 11 o'clock, but it wasn't until after 2... Nee, warte, aber das hatten wir, ne? Ja, ich bin dumm. Wir hatten das.
Naja.
Aber dieses... Only this have passed my lips. Habe ich dort auch gepresst oder habe ich da nur presented?
Ich glaube... Bin mir nicht sicher.
Let me check. Was the tea alone that passed my lips that light hour. Ich werde hier nochmal pressen. Wenn ich skippen kann, hatten wir es schon. Wir hatten schon. Ja, wir hatten das. Okay, dann werde ich noch die allererste Aussage pressen und dann glaube ich, haben wir alles. Und ich würde sagen, sobald wir jetzt den letzten Clou gefunden haben, machen wir dann aus, oder?
Ja.
It's no lie about. My neighbor did come in the evening bearing a gift of tea. So, das habe ich noch nicht gepresst. To be clear, my neighbor, you are referring to the defendant, Mr. Natsume? Oh, indeed, sire. Perchance thou wouldst that I call him the man from upstairs? And at what time did the mustachioed Nipponese visit you in your room? Our meeting was promised for the hour of 9. And lo, did he come to tender a gift of fragrant tea.
Details which are in accordance with the defendant's own testimony, yes.
And we were embroiled in such a literary debate as history hath not seen before. By which I presume he means...
The discussion about who was the stronger, Romeo or Juliet?
High Shamspeare did play the part of young Romeo, whilst my neighbors played their fair Juliet. Each of us Gillette. Each of us dressed as would our characters be, to bring weight upon our merry experiment. Okay, now I get the full picture.
I dare not imagine the scene.
Same. Frailty, thy name is woman. Canst thou imagine how dismayed I was? Yes, I heard of the Eastern art of Jiu-Jitsu, but never did I dream it would be a skill practiced by the comely maiden. Juliet beat Romeo up? This is not helping our case. I believe the court has heard enough about your earth-shattering literary debate.
Hey, no kink shaming.
Perhaps you could reiterate your statement about the tea that the accused brought to your room? My liege, I am thy servant. Gladly, I would do thy bidding.
Oha. What's happening? Oh. My lord.
Goodness me. Yes, Mr. Foreman.
Oh no.
I've kept my mouth shut and listened up to now, but this has gone on long enough. Are you all with me?
Oh no, no, please no. Oh no.
Yes!
Are we to understand that you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are in agreement with one another? That you've reached an anonymous decision?
Too right, we have. Are you all with me? Yeah!
Yes! No. Wait, no! The defense is in the middle of the cross-examination!
To be honest, I was holding out a bit of hope for you, young man. Especially after you identified those few hours that followed the accused leaving the victim's room.
Yes, the 3 missing hours, as you put it.
I love it. Das ist auch Paul.
But in the end, what difference do they make? None, as far as I can see.
And since that's now apparent, there's really no reason to delay our decision any longer.
Like I was saying before, if I don't take 5 bob home with me tonight, the missus will blow her top.
What's that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said.
Ich hab ja vor kurzem erst Deltarune mit Jill gespielt und sie hat auch irgendeinen Charakter, hat sie genauso gesprochen und ich hab's jedes Mal gefeiert. Ich weiß auch nicht mehr wer.
Very well. Let the court be apprised of your decisions. If I could read a sentence. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your leanings as to the defendant's culpability.
Okay, das ist der perfekte Cliffhanger für uns. Ich lasse das jetzt hier nur noch abspielen und dann raussehen.
Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty. Uh-oh.
We fucked, fam.
No!
All of you?
Well, it would appear that the jury is indeed unanimous.
So, this time at least, it seems justice will be done. All's well that ends well, as they say.
Oder wie er auch
This
sagen würde, ein Japaner am Knast ist ein guter Japaner.
Actually würde er das sagen. This calls for a toast, I feel. One Japanese less. to the guilty being punished. Ah!
Get up, Mr. Naruhodo, please. The trial isn't over yet.
What do you mean, Miss Susato?
What about the information I found in this encyclopedia of British law I have?
Und was sie für eine Information gefunden hat über die in dem British Law, werden wir herausfinden in another time at Ace Attorney, Great Ace Attorney, Folge 2, The Memoirs of Clouded Kokoro. Next time...
what the secret information is.
I think I do as well, but you don't. So you will find out next time in Great Ace Attorney, episode 2. And what? I don't know. Jedenfalls,
Next time on the Great Ace Attorney 2. What's gonna be the secret information Susato found in the
What
British
is going
law?
to be the secret information? Wir werden hier an der Stelle
Will
dann
we be able
weitermachen.
to sway the jury?
Paul, lass mich abmoderieren, wir sind alle K.O. Wir machen hier nächstes Mal weiter.
Sammy ever be able to
Ich kann ihn auch muten. Ich kann ihn auch muten. Wir machen genau hier an der Stelle weiter. Next time bei Attorney Wednesdays. Haha, heute war es Wednesdays. Wir gucken einfach mal, wann es das nächste Mal ist. Wir bequatschen das noch. Die Tage und dann finden wir einen neuen Termin. Wir sagen euch dann rechtzeitig Bescheid. Bis dann.
Genau. Kurz bevor wir live sind. Haha, tschüssi.
Kurz bevor wir live sind, actually. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Bye, bye.
Ciao, ciao. Tschüss.